Okay, so if you've got your phone, we're going to go ahead and put this into diagnostic mode. Now this is a Samsung Galaxy S3. However, all the different branded Galaxy S3s have different methods by which to get them into diagnostic mode, by which we can plug it into the computer and interface it with our programming software such as DFS or CDMA Workshop. This is a US Cellular branded Galaxy S3, and this is unlike the Sprint and Verizon versions to put into diagnostic mode. So we've had a lot of requests for this. Fortunately, one of our customers, Valerie, has allowed us to keep this phone for an extra day so that we can make the video, so we thank her for that. Alright, the first thing we want to do is on the US Cellular Galaxy S3, there's a hidden menu that we need to enable. So we're going to go to the dialer and we're going to enter the dialer code. Now I've got it down in the description so you can get it right there. So the dialer code is *pound 2274 5927. And then you'll see the enable/disable hidden menu. So right now you'll see that it says hidden menu is disabled. So we're going to go ahead and click that. It's going to open up another screen and we'll be able to select enable from that menu, and now we'll click OK. Now we can just hit the home button and go back to the home screen. Now what we want to do is we want to go back to our dialer and we want to open up our phone utility screen. And to do that, we're going to dial *872 84. Now, this screen is going to look familiar if you've flashed the Samsung Galaxy S3 on Sprint or Verizon, because this screen comes up. Now, on the Sprint variant, you would typically select CDMA modem. However, it's very important that on the US Cellular variation of this phone, you leave it on PDA. Now we're going to go ahead and click Qualcomm USB settings, and we're going to select the very bottom selection, which is DM plus modem plus ADB, and we're going to go ahead and hit OK. Now we're going to hit the home button again. Now we're going to go to menu and then settings. We're going to scroll down to developer options. And we're going to make sure USB debugging is turned on. So it is, so we'll hit the home button. Now let's go ahead and plug our phone in and see what we can do with it. Alright, so our phone's plugged in. You'll see the drivers starting to load. If the drivers don't start to load, you need to go to Google and search for kiosk, search for the Samsung drivers for this phone and install them. Now I'm just going to skip installing the driver or searching Windows Update, and that usually prompts it along a little bit quicker. So now we can go to our device manager, and we can see that we have our serial port there. If you don't have the right drivers, obviously you won't get this, but you want the Samsung Mobile serial port. Now under modems, you'll see that there is a USB modem. If you see this but you don't see the serial port under the port selection, then it's not installed properly. This is the one we want. So now we'll go to CDMA Workshop and we'll go ahead and we'll connect to that serial port. Now if you're familiar with, if you do a lot of phone flashing, you'll notice that this is slightly different from the serial port that you would see with most Samsung phones. This is the way it comes up on the US Cellular. Just go ahead and connect to it, and then you can hit Samsung default and you'll see that And that's it. Everything works. Remember, with the US Cellular variant, the SPC, of course, is always going to be 0, just like with Verizon. So there you go. The device is unlocked, and you can do whatever you want with it. So we hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any, if you need videos made, please let us know what you need. And as always, keep on flashing.